Welcome to a world of fairy tales. Like, follow, share and subscribe to make the magic alive. The Princess and the Beggar. Long ago, in a kingdom where the rivers shone like silver and the mountains touched the clouds, there lived a princess named Alara. She was kind-hearted, with hair like spun gold and eyes the color of morning skies. But she was lonely. Every prince who came to court her spoke only of her crown, not her heart. One spring morning, Alara slipped away from the palace in a simple cloak. She wandered through the bustling marketplace, where merchants shouted their wares and children played in the dust. There, sitting in the shade of an old oak tree, was a young beggar with a wooden flute. His name was Kale. His clothes were ragged, but his music, oh, it was the kind of melody that made the heart ache and the soul dream. Alara dropped a silver coin into his tin cup. Kale looked up and smiled, but instead of thanking her for the coin, he said, "What is a princess doing in the clothes of a commoner?" Alara froze. "How do you know I'm a princess?" she whispered. Kale chuckled softly. "I've seen you before, once, from the palace gates. You looked just as lonely then as you do now." They began to talk. Days turned into weeks, and Alara returned to the marketplace often, always finding Kale beneath the same oak tree. He told her stories of the faraway lands he had traveled before he became poor, and she told him secrets she had never shared with anyone in the palace. But the king discovered her visits. Furious, he forbade her from ever seeing the beggar again. "A princess cannot marry a man without title or gold," he declared. Alara's heart broke. Her delicate features etched with a mix of defiance and heartbreak, while the king's imposing silhouette looms large and judgmental behind her, bathed in harsh, unforgiving light. She tried to forget him, but Kale's music haunted her dreams. Then one night, as the moon shone bright, Kale appeared at her balcony. He revealed the truth: he was no ordinary beggar. He had been a prince of a distant kingdom, cursed by a jealous sorcerer to lose his riches and wander the world until someone loved him for who he truly was, not for his crown. Alara's love had broken the curse. Before her eyes, Kale's rags turned into a robe of deep blue velvet, and the old wooden flute became a golden one. The next morning, Kale stood before the king, not as a beggar, but as the rightful heir to his own throne. The king, humbled and amazed, gave his blessing. Alara and Kale were wed in a celebration that lasted 7 days and 7 nights. And though they lived in a palace, they often walked through the marketplace hand in hand, remembering the oak tree where their love began. And so they lived, rich not just in gold, but in the kind of love that no curse could break.